Hey everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Puzzle Agent 2. Time to continue our discussion with Steve here.
What can you tell me about the hidden people?
I'm not into that anymore. Market dropped out on gnome figurines.
No, I mean real ones.
Real hidden people? Are you trying to catch me saying something crazy? Is this entrapment?
Just as paranoid as he ever was.
Are you okay, Steve? You seem tense.
I'm not tense. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't mean anything.
How long have you had trouble sleeping?
Since the eraser factory reopened. Why?
Just asking.
So about the point in time the hidden people needed a new person to torment, huh? Okay, well let's ask about business here and get another non-essential puzzle.
How's business?
I'm not into tchotchke smuggling anymore, if that's what you're asking.
No, I was just...
You can't prove anything.
Calm down.
Okay. It's that
Yes,
I just
please
can't figure
calm
out this
down.
problem. Maybe you can help.
Okay, cross the streams. And no, not the Ghostbusters variety, sadly. Transport 4 animals across the river in as many trips as you need. Keep in mind the boat's weight limit and prevent the critters from eating each other. Yeah, it's one of those, it's a river crossing puzzle. While the animals are friendly, if they are left unattended, the bear eats wolf eats a mongoose eats a snake, and the snake will eat the bear. Somehow, the boat has a weight limit of 201. So, if you look at it, bear eats wolf eats mongoose eats snake eats bear. Don't ask how, I don't want to know either. And we've got to get them over using, the boat. And the boat can be empty when you use it, which is a very good thing. But as long as they're in the company of the other animals, they won't eat anything. So we send those two over, since those two have no interest in eating each other. And we put them on the side there. We grab said bear. Put bear on the boat. Put these two back on. Send them back over. Put the mongoose on. Send it over. Grab these two. Send them over. And voila. And of course, there are a number of ways to solve the puzzle. One way is to find a way to move the bear over the other side, then focus on bringing the other critters over with the snake, making a few round trips. Easy peasy. But now, with that out of the way, we have one interactable object here.
The place just isn't the same without the Darrells, boxing up insects and being generally annoying.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had those puzzles back, but we don't. So let's talk to Glory.
The foreman's wife, Glory Davner, is still working at the diner as if nothing's happened. Even though her husband's still missing, and the last time I saw her, she was using a chainsaw to try to drown me under a lake of ice. I still don't know how she's involved,
good times.
but I better make it clear I'm only trying to help if I want to get any information. Mrs. Davner, Glory, I think Isaac must have been involved in something big.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Unfortunately,
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing me from being able to help find your husband.
I don't know where Isaac is, honest. I'm sorry.
and now she will start repeating, I
If
believe.
you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing...
I don't know where Isaac...
So she's not going to be any help for now. So unfortunately, our only option now is to talk to the very unhelpful Sheriff Bog.
Hello, Sheriff Bog.
Agent Heathers, what are you doing back in town? We got everything under control, and we don't need the FBI poking its...
Calm down, Sheriff. I'm just here on personal leave.
Well, I keep my eye on tourists just the same as FBI agents.
When I filed my report with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
More good times.
Come on, Tethers. I don't know how you boys do things in Washington, but out here, sometimes a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, even if it means drawing a gun on a fella.
What?
That's a pretty good point to go. Huh? Pardon?
I hope you've started to take Bjorn's cult seriously. I'm convinced they're behind the disappearance of Isaac Davner.
What? That's crazy. The Brotherhood of Scoggins are valued members of this community. I'm not gonna let them be harassed by...
Whoops.
I hope
What? The Brotherhood of Scoggins... I'm not gonna let them be harassed by anybody, FBI or no.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked past that. At least I could get it back.
I've heard that Isaac Davner is only one of the people to go missing around Scoggins. What can you tell me about the other disappearances?
What can I tell you? Nothing. Sure, I got files on all the so-called missing persons, but I don't have to show them to any FBI man, especially one who's not here on official business.
He's got us there.
I believe the hidden people have something to do with the incident at the factory.
Agent Taylor, please. Just because we don't live in some fancy city doesn't mean you can treat us like gullible yokels.
And that's all the help Sheriff Bog is going to be. Absolutely none.
You've been just as helpful as always, Sheriff Bog.
Thank you,
And to
Nelson.
be a service, Agent Chathers.
And thank
Enjoy
you,
your
Voice.
time in our town and behave yourself.
Agent Heathers,
Ah!
we need to talk. Outside.
What did you need to talk about, Mrs. Davner?
It's about Isaac. He's not back yet. He's supposed to be back.
Let's clear up the chainsaw matter first.
I warn you, Glory, that attacking an FBI agent with a chainsaw is a federal offense.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you were going to stop the Brotherhood. I couldn't let you. Isaac needed to finish his journey.
Sure.
Why are you worried about Isaac now? You're the one who helped them take him.
You don't understand. It was the only way to save him.
Save him?
Isaac was troubled. The Brotherhood offered us a way to cure him.
I warn you, Glory.
Oh, misclick.
It's just, I couldn't.
Sorry.
How are the Brotherhood supposed to cure Isaac?
Some kind of spiritual thing, I guess. Neither of us really understood it, but we were desperate.
Do you have any idea where the hidden people would have taken Isaac?
The hidden people aren't real.
But I saw them taking Isaac away.
It's the Brotherhood. They lied.
What do you mean when you say the Brotherhood lied?
Bjorn talked about finding peace by communing with forest spirits. I thought it was a... what's the word?
A metaphor?
No, a crock. But we try anything, and now Isaac's missing.
In the lodge, I saw a photo of you and Isaac with the rest of the Brotherhood.
They said they could help us, help Isaac. But they've been taking people. They took Isaac. It's all my fault.
They took Isaac? Have you told the sheriff?
The sheriff knows. He's working with them.
Well, unfortunately, not much more we can do here. And she doesn't have a whole lot of information for us, other than the Brotherhood was trying to help Isaac, supposedly.
Look, Glory, I'd like to stay and talk, but
You've got to get the missing person files.
that's actually a good idea.
I'll make sure Sheriff Boggs stays in the diner. Find out anything you can about Isaac.
I finally got some help, more or less, in finding Isaac Davner. His wife, Glory, believes that the local cult is behind all the missing person cases in Scoggins. I'm going back to the sheriff's office to find out exactly what he's hiding in his files.
Oh,
Mr.
nuts.
Scruffman, you've been there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That conversation between Glory and me was strictly confidential, you know. I know you'd like Isaac out of the way, but I'm going to find him.
If you say so.
You know, I'm still not sure he's actually doing much to fix that sign. Clanging on it with,
Still
a
working
wrench.
on that sign, huh?
Things fall apart.
That's one way to look at it. Okay, well anyway. Now we need to break into the sheriff's station.
The station is locked tight. It looks like the sheriff's interest in puzzles extends to office security.
Indeed it does. Sometimes you will find some gum in here. Not always. But you notice puzzle right here, so we click on the door. The door. With one cut, remove all the obstructions to break down the sheriff's office door. And for once they actually throw just a little bit of a loop in here, in that not everything you see is an actual obstruction. Some of the chains, like this one right here, don't actually hold the door shut. They just kind of latch onto a piece of plywood. So this gray chain right here, this one here, and this long chain right here don't matter in the slightest. What we need to get rid of are the boards and these two chains. That's it. Those are the only obstacles we have to remove. So once you realize this, it's actually kind of easy. The most annoying board to get rid of is right here, so we are practically required to start at this corner. And then we need to go from this corner and then hit this board right here, along with hitting this one right here. So the only point you can hit both this board and this board is right there. And if you see, it manages to hit everything we need. Mole-free and non-toxic. These are good vegetable puzzles. Or just good puzzles. Or just good vegetables. The chains on the door are dependent on the wood planks and won't hold if the planks are removed. Solution? Remove the planks. The chains won't block the door. Well, some of them would.
Aha! Now to find those missing persons files.
Now, the game saved here, which is good, because the next puzzle's going to take me a little bit of sliding things around. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. When we come back, we get into this little file cabinet. See you then, folks.